Hello everybody, my name is Algam, and welcome to Mausoleosis, an RPG Maker horror game, where your mom asks you to pick her up from her trip to the mausoleum. Just ignore the fact that it happens to also be her permanent residence. Warning, this game contains blood, violence, gore, and all sorts of horrible things. As well as cannibalism. Your choices and actions will affect the story, including events, dialogues, and the ending. I received a very concerning letter from my mother. The letter reads, "David, please come for me. I'm alone and scared, and I don't want to be here any longer. I'll be waiting for you. Please hurry. Mom." However, what concerns me the most is not the message itself. The main problem is that my mother has been dead for 20 years. Maybe I should have ignored the letter, but I couldn't. For some reason, I felt the urge to go to the graveyard where she's buried. God only knows what I'll find there. Press the arrow keys to move, Z to confirm, X to open the menu. Hold Shift to run. Q or in the items menu. Okay, that's the save. Visiting hours 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Oh, hello there. Mother, is that you? I guess I'm not the only one here. Age 27. Wrong way. Okay, well, I guess if you visited the grave, you would know exactly where it is. Mom isn't here. Is the conspicuous one? Nope. The one at the far end of the cemetery, right? Hello there, lady. That girl again. But that's the mausoleum where my mother is buried. Why did she go in there? Well, I mean, it's fairly obvious, but... Ooh, it's dark. Did she light the candles? Well, that's some pretty poor lighting. Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? Have you come to visit a relative buried here? My name's Iris. None of my relatives are buried here. I'm just looking for my cat. Her perfume smells nice, but she also has a faint aroma of flower. Your cat? Yes, my cat went missing, and I thought he could be hiding here. This is a mausoleum. Why would a cat be here? I just thought... Listen, I'm sorry about your cat, but you shouldn't be in this place. I doubt a cat would come here. You should look elsewhere. I'm David. My mother's burial chamber is located in this mausoleum. I came to visit her. I apologize. I think you should leave. Who does he think he is? There's no need to be so rude. Oh, damn, it's locked. Damn it, someone locked the door. Hey, let us out of here. I better get away from him. I need to find Whiskers. Wait, why are you running? I better go after her. There's no point in staying here anyway. I'm sure there must be another exit around here. Although, I also need to find my mother. Another save point. Thank you. Rats. I really hope rats feel attracted to death, just like we do. I hate coming down here. Lately I've been hearing the voice of a woman calling for someone. The voice came from the east wing where that woman was buried 20 years ago. But as the assistant of the caretaker, I guess I have no other choice but to follow orders. Mom? It cannot be. Hey, why are you running from me? I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just here to see my mother. Damn it, I need to find a way to get there. I guess I've never been in a mausoleum, so I couldn't say for certain, but... is that a normal thing? Especially here, to just have a bunch of bones everywhere? The bone zone. There's even more rats. First, my head was full of ideas. Then I descended into madness and lost my head. My faith has always remained strong, though. Actually, head was full of ideas, descended into madness, lost your head. Your faith has always remained strong, though. I imagine this goes something like this, then? You're sure? You're sure? Well, okay, it was the other way around. Oh. It was this. Oh, I see. Was it? No, it's not. Yeah. Oh. Okay, I will admit that is just a tad bit deceiving there, but we figured it out in the end anyway. Rats. Edgar, Franz, Howard, and then Virginia. Edgar died when he was 80 years old. Franz died when he was... The rest of the text is illegible. Well, I couldn't tell you what that is. Um, 1800 to 1830. So Virginia is 30. Edgar's 80. Franz is 68. So it's 51. So 8068. 8068, and then 5130. Somewhere something opened. Farewell, my little rat. It's time for me to make some more progress. Another rat. Best to keep that open, just in case I ever need to escape from this place. This mausoleum is bigger than what it seems. However, some areas were closed. Were they trying to hide something? I better keep my mouth shut, though. I don't want to end up like my predecessor. Books written in Latin. Why did you lock me back there? That wasn't necessary. Are you scared of me? Well, I mean, you've got some rather evil-looking eyes there, my friend. But I don't trust you. Why not? I told you about my cat, and you didn't care. You wanted me to leave. But I'm not leaving without my cat. Look, I'm sorry. Maybe I was rude. If your cat really is here, then I promise I'll help you find it. But we also need to find an exit, or we'll have to stay here until dawn. I'm not very good with social interaction, so I'm sorry if I came out as rude. I've been through a lot lately, and things are getting weirder. Maybe he's being sincere? Should I trust him? Or maybe I should play along. I see. Okay, I'll trust you for now. We're both trapped here, so... We'll find your cat, and then we'll look for an exit. I'm sure there must be another way to the surface. You've come here many times? Actually, I haven't been here since I was a kid and my mother died. I never visited her again. Until today. What made you change your mind? A letter. A letter? I received a letter from her telling me to come pick her up because she doesn't want to be alone anymore. No way. His dead mother sent him a letter? Maybe someone was pranking you? No one from the city knows about my mother, and why would anyone want to prank me anyway? This isn't a prank. I can feel it. There's something weird going on here. But your mother is dead, and the dead can't send letters. Maybe she's not dead after all. What do you mean? David. There's something in there. Wait a moment. That's where my mother's buried. David. You've turned into a... Mom, what am I looking at here? It looks like a sort of... Kinda looks like a dinosaur and some tentacles. David, you're finally here. And you brought a friend. Iris, run! David, why do you run from me? You're supposed to be dead. Nothing but dust. I saw you being buried 20 years ago. My love for you is too strong. Not even death can interfere. Now come give me kisses and hugs. Well, no, I don't think I'll be doing that. Why not? Let's see. Hey, that's not... Oh. You know, you really are like a dinosaur, eh? Alright, it's time to get out of here. Nope. I'm assuming that's not doors I can open. Whoa, okay. Time to go the other way, I guess? Oh my god. You have mad hops, okay? Well, she jumped right on top of me, okay? Yeah, just kinda keep her at a slight distance, right? Because then she's gonna do that, and then I can just keep running. There is a pattern. And unfortunately for her, she cannot jump so far. We need to block the door. Help me move that shelf. Seems like she left. Or maybe that's what she wants us to believe. Is that really your mother? I don't know what to think anymore. She has become something else. But somehow she's still in there. That damn monster is still in there. She looked like a monster. Yes, I get it. She's a monster. Oops, maybe that was too rude. She has always been a monster. What do you mean? Okay, I guess I'm telling her. Here we go. When I was a kid, my mother used to insert pins and needles in my gums. The more I cried, the deeper she pushed them. Oh God. At first, the pain was unbearable, but then something happened. I didn't feel pain anymore. Maybe she damaged my nerves, or maybe it was something else. She eventually stopped doing that. I guess it wasn't fun if I didn't cry. I'm sorry. That sounds horrible. She definitely was a monster. It's okay. Actually, I'm thankful to her for doing that. She made me stronger. Some months later, she died, and I was sent to live with an aunt. Eventually, I grew up and followed my dreams. All that pain allowed me to discover my true passion in life. I became a photographer. I got a place of my own, and I was free. He's a photographer? I'm glad you could find a better life. Too bad we're trapped here now. With her. We'll find a way out of here. She's not going to ruin my life again. Do you have any idea of why she's an undead monster now? Beats me. Nothing of this makes any damn sense. Maybe I should have burned that letter. A part of me wants to believe this is just a bad dream. But it isn't. This is happening right now. There's no explanation at all. I just have to deal with this. My grandpa used to tell me scary stories, and I remember one in particular. The story of the ghoul. Ghoul? A ghoul is an undead monster. When someone who is really evil passes away, the mouse can turn them into a ghoul. They feed on human flesh and tend to inhabit graveyards, catacombs, and mausoleums. I know it was just a story to make me sleep, but... You think my mother is a ghoul? Yes. I guess that's a possible explanation. However, explanations won't get us out of here. We need to think of something. Okay, so there are multiple endings, and I'm guessing this is one of those moments where my choice matters. Let's stay silent. You're not very talkative, are you? She's so annoying. I speak through my camera. Oh, I see. But you still need to talk to people, right? Contacts, clients. Yeah, of course. Why do you ask? Oh, Are you interested in knowing more about me? I was just trying to have a conversation. He's being rude again? Look, I'll help you find your cat and get out of here. But don't expect me to be super friendly. But don't expect me to be a super friendly, talkative person, okay? That's not who I am. You don't need to be so rude about it. I'm not rude. I'm just too tired of everything. I want to die someday. But I must go on. There's still so much to do. What do you mean? I'm starting to feel really uncomfortable around him. Whiskers. That's your cat. I knew you were here. I was so worried. Wait a moment. He came from there? That must be a hidden room. There's got to be a way to get in there. I better check the room. Well, it's not like we're on a time crunch or anything. Nothing interesting. Squish the kitty. Squish that cat. You need to squish that cat. There seems to be a hidden button in the statue. Would you like to press it? Yes. I knew it. Seems like we have no other choice. We better get moving before she comes back. A bit late for that, eh? Mommy is here! Come on, let's go! That won't stop her forever. We must move on. What's this place? Another part of the mausoleum. This area must have been hidden for a very long time. Why wouldn't they want to keep this area hidden? Who knows? Maybe it's related to my mother's transformation. But there's no time for theories. We need to find a way out of here. I have a really bad feeling about this place. Well, I guess it's better not to involve Mr. Kitty. Or Mrs. I can't tell. Nothing interesting, eh? There's enough space for another book. Flashlight. Is there any reason I wouldn't want to have the flashlight on? A creepy looking painting. That won't work. A tombstone with flowers. There's also a photograph of a person with several lacerations. But who could that be? They didn't do a good job with the photograph. If it was me, I could have gotten the perfect shot. Yeah, okay. We're gonna eventually have to come from there, I guess. It looks like something could fit here. In venere defiu crucis. Latin? It seems so. It's probably related to that device over there. Unfortunately, I cannot really speak the language of the old ones, so... That hole. There must be something in there. Wait! It could be dangerous. And I'm smaller, so I should have less trouble getting in there. Don't worry, I have experience with this. Really? My mother used to lock me up in a very narrow space filled with cockroaches. That's awful. You shouldn't relive those memories. Trust me, I'll be fine. This feels like a test to see how strong I am compared to those days. That rat. That is a load of baloney. Squish. She's gonna come crawling through there. Rats. A rusty key. What? I thought I saw something. Yeah, at the edge there. Sorry, little rats. Or... Okay, I thought that she was going to be coming through the small tunnel. Damn it, the fall was rough. Luckily I didn't get a bone fracture. Still, I need to get out of here. Skull. She's going to come... Yeah, you go crawl on back to whatever dungeon you crawled out from. May the flowers protect the innocents. Okay. So, I'm guessing just follow the flowers, right? Iris, how did you get here? Where's your cat? Hey, wait. Why are you running again? That's not Iris. Little ratter. Squish. Okay, there's a ominous shadow following me. It's my true self. I am thou. Thou art I. And with this I summon the ultimate power of the camera. May the flowers guide you. Pay your respects, F. You paid your respects. I'm assuming I would fall through the floor. No, there's no purpose to that. You paid your respects. I'm just waiting. I know she's going to be waiting around one of these corners. I'm guessing I would go... No. More flowers. She's gonna show up one of these. Eventually. I can guarantee you that. Okay, look, okay. The suspense is killing me here, alright? What is it? What's this? Flowers are the embodiment of innocence. Okay. I'm ready to turn back. Hello there, Iris. For innocence among the sinners. I guess that was supposed to be the puzzle, right? Did you pay your respects to the four innocents? Not yet. What do you mean? What do you mean? What's wrong with you? Pay your respects to the innocents. Yes, I did. I already paid my respects to the innocents. Thank you. Am I hallucinating? That certainly wasn't her. Well, I'm still waiting. Iris. David, are you okay? Iris, it's good to see you again. What happened? It doesn't matter. I found a key. We can find the exit now. Okay, let's go then. I mean, there's still some stuff to explore. Unlock the door with the rusty key. What's this? Redundancy. 7. A trap? But don't worry. There must be a mechanism to open that gate. 4. 3. This one was 7, right? 5. Redundancy. An old plate will not reflect redundancy, but statues will. Statues for a skull, statues for a flower, statues for a mirror. Okay, so 5, 4, 7 then. Simple enough. Nothing happens. Eh? Okay, I see now. Now I get it. I was making it overly complicated. So 4 and 3, and then the bottom one is 7, 7. And there we go. She's gonna chase us here, isn't she? Knife. That knife looks very sharp. It will come in handy, though. Do you think you could use it as a weapon against your mother? I don't think so. She's too fast and her teeth are too sharp. But maybe we could use it for something else. Like a ritual of some sort. What was that? Who knows? Watch out for the broken glass. Reminds me of the story of the vampire. Another of your grandpa's stories. Yes, vampires aren't reflected in mirrors, and if they stay near a mirror for too long, the mirror breaks. I see. Let's hope there aren't any vampires around here then. Don't worry, it's just spooky. Trying to get a look at her sprite. If it changed. Is she a vampire? Hold on, is this some weird mix of like vampires, ghouls? What's next? There's gonna be a werewolf? I'm gonna find out I'm a werewolf next? Actually, you know what? That wouldn't surprise me, somehow. It took them 4 days from the west and 6 days from the east. Yeah, sure, why not? Suddenly something attacks you. Something extremely sharp. My hands! Game over. 6 from the east, okay? Should be this one, right? There was something inside. Ars Goetia. Oh, it's the same distance from both. It's time to go put this in the bookshelf and make it a fine addition to our collection. It seems that something opened somewhere. Well, there is still this. Stab it. You slashed the painting with a knife. Huh? There's something inside the painting. An old cross. Well, it just so happens we know exactly where to put that. Something fell from the ceiling. A copper key. Okay. Not sure if this is one of those... This leads to like a secret ending or something, but I will keep it in mind. You'll knock the door with the copper key. This room looks safe. No, it's not. Perhaps we should rest for a while. Do you think the exit is near? I hope so. There's something you're not telling me. What do you mean? When you fell, what did you see down there? I saw you. Me? What do you mean? You were down there. You asked me to pay my respects to the innocents, and then you disappeared. It was probably just a hallucination. How strange. Forget about it. Nothing here makes any damn sense anyway. I guess you're right. Maybe I should ask him. By the way, you said you're a photographer, right? Yeah. What do you take pictures of? People. I mainly specialize in taking photographs of people. Like in parties and events, or maybe people in public places. I work for fashion magazines and agencies. I also have a professional homemade studio. Do you know Mira Kay? Have you worked with her? Mira Kay, of course. She tends to appear in the most popular fashion magazines. I took some of her best photos. I can't believe this. I'm a big fan of her. She was born in a small rural town and she managed to become a fashion model. Maybe I could become a model too. Sorry, I was just joking. I shouldn't have said that. I definitely wouldn't be a good model. I'm ugly and not a photogenic person at all. Be cruel. Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't be a good model. You're not very pretty. What? I'm sorry, but you're ugly. I know the truth hurts, but that's how things are. I photographed a lot of beautiful models. I know what agencies look for, and they definitely wouldn't want someone like you. Damn, bro. Didn't need to lay it on thick like that, huh? Yours are boring and generic. Your lips are too fat. You're not tall. You're not tall enough, and your voice is annoying. Is he serious? Why? Why would he be so cruel? How can you be so cruel? What's wrong with you? I'm just being honest. Why does everyone hate honesty? Why can't you people accept the truth? Look, I'm sorry if I'm being harsh or if I hurt your feelings, but it's better that way. I mean, you should forget about being a model. I'm sorry, okay? I can't help being honest. I hate you. I guess my first impression was right. You're not a good person. Just because I'm honest, it's not my fault that you're ugly. Forget it. Just, let's get out of here. Agreed. I need to get away from him as soon as possible. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving. Okay, well, let's head back here. It's locked with a key. Thus, the bronze maiden, disguised as a copper maiden, was beheaded. In the distance, her bronze husband cried blood. This elevator looks pretty old, but somehow it seems to still be working. We should use it then. First off, there's ghostly hands on that door, and second off, we need to explore all of the other areas first. Really not much point in having a safe there, right? She's coming for me. She got the others. We didn't expect her to be this wild. But he'll arrive soon, and he'll find a way. She? Maybe the person who wrote this was referring to your mother. If that's the case, then he's also talking about me. They knew about the letter and your arrival then. Damn it, I need some answers. So, in other words, they revived our mom, she went on a frenzy, and they lured us here with a letter. Oh my god! What was that? I guess my mother isn't the only undead entity in this place. Better stay away from that room. Well, the only option we have left is to go down the elevator. Golems are made of clay and mud. Well, thank you for that factoid, but that doesn't help. So this one then. Well, I mean... Okay. We're making the rooms be mirrored. An empty bottle. And what, pray tell, am I supposed to do with that? Ah, it's open now. There's all sorts of wonderful creatures here, aren't there? Any lore books around? The golem became rotten. Then from his remains flowed a pristine stream of cleansed water. What's this? The maiden wished for natural beauty, but all she would get was artificial plastic beauty. Okay, well. It's time for us to go exploring. Again. The water here looks muddy. Fill the bottle? Yep. Purified. Stagnant. This is the tainted water. Oh, I guess it was just double mud. Okay, what the... David? Yes, I see them. They don't seem to care about us, though, so we should just ignore them. Now, I'm gonna look right at you. Do you think those were ghosts? Who knows? As long as we don't interact with them, we should be fine. Yeah, I guess our main concern should be my mother. We haven't seen her in a while. She's going to appear right behind us. You know, like right now. What's this? Plastic rose. Where did you even come from? That's what I'm wondering. She disappeared? It's like she's toying with us. Well, surely they wouldn't send another one after us right after that, right? So I don't need to save. Somewhere, something has opened. That sound came from above. Let's save first. I have no doubt that there's going to be something there that's going to pop out. And into the dungeon we go. The vessel is almost here. This time, it will work. Vessel. I don't like this. Corpse. Ew. This person hasn't been dead for long. He died recently? Most likely. He was obviously killed. He has bites and lacerations all over his flesh. Wait, maybe he's the caretaker? That's a possibility, but I guess we'll never know for sure. Do you think your mother killed him? Maybe. Anyway, we should check if he has anything that can help us, such as a key. Does he plan to carve up the body? He doesn't seem to have any trouble with that. You slash the corpse and carve it with a knife. What? Hold on. What world does that make any sense? Like, just check the pockets, my guy. Eh? There's something inside his flesh. The flesh key. I can't believe he did it. Maybe he's too desperate to get out of here? Whatever. Okay, that doesn't make a lick of sense to me, but sure, why not? Oh, fantastic, a save. That means we're going to be running from something. It's the forest outside the graveyard. The exit must be near then. Too bad we can't slip through the bars. Perhaps we should rest for a bit. I just want to get away from him as soon as possible. I'm not gonna say anything. We should keep moving. The exit must be close. Yes, I need to get away from you. The first attempts to awake our lord were a failure, and she had to be punished for that. Torturing the vessel didn't work. Then, the vessel was relocated and we decided to wait some years. We were pretty surprised when we found out that the vessel began acting on his impulses. It was a sign our lord was awakening. The vessel needed just one more push. What? Torturing the vessel? With pins and needles? This is definitely about David. The vessel? What do they mean? I see. Are we going to turn into a monster? Dana gave birth to a male vessel. Once the vessel turns 7, she will begin the torture process. Hopefully the pain and trauma will trigger the awakening of our lord. Dana? But that's my mother's name. Well, what's going on? Am I supposed to be a vessel? The torture process. Could that refer to what your mother did to you with those pins and needles? I don't know. These entries. Who could have written them? They obviously don't know about me. It's like all the trauma I went through was some sort of twisted plan by someone I don't even know. You know what? Screw this. Let's get out of here. Nothing interesting. Looks like there's blood on that. I'm assuming that this is the mother's burial site. I'm sorry, that just looks a tad out of place there, but David? Just ignore them. They seem harmless. Fantastic. The Jade Key. David, I have a really bad feeling about this place. David, virincha, animam tuam. David, are you okay? So this is your studio? It doesn't look too professional. I'll go get my camera. Make yourself at home. Did you get your camera? We got the crazy goat eyes. Wait a moment. What are you doing with that knife? Is that for the photos? Oh no. This is for you. Get away from me. Please, show me your soul. Now I can finally capture your soul with my camera. I'll go get it. Don't move. I'll be right back. Come on, David, say something. Opotet te darien. How many souls did you photograph? A lot. Who are you talking to? Come on, what's going on? A lot is not enough. There's still a bit of humanity left in you. It's time to get rid of it. It's time for me to take over. Forever. Who are you? My name shall not be spoken. I've always been with you, since the moment you were born. You only exist to be my vessel. It's time, David. Give in. Stop struggling. Let me take over this body we share. Let's give in to the voices in our head. I won't struggle anymore. You can be in control forever now. You did well. It's time to have some fun. I'll start with that human over there. David? Iris. You'll have the honor of being my first feast in centuries. What? You're insane. Get away from me. He has awakened. Now a twisted fate awaits humanity. Ending 2, Awakening. Skip the credits. For the time being, we will. Resist. We must fight back against the darkness. No. Shut up. I'm not letting anyone have full control of my body. David? Let's get out of here. Mother Dearest is going to come chasing after us, huh? Before we do that, we better save. Hello? I already sent the letter. Everything is set in motion. The vessel won't resist coming here. Letter? Could that be? That person sent you the letter, then. They wanted me to be here. But why? They consider you a vessel. No. I'm no vessel. These people are crazy. I've had enough of them. Is he in denial? Well, I mean, perhaps I should have explored the right side first. Since all the mayors of the town have been part of our coven, this mausoleum has been our main headquarters for over a century. No one would dare oppose us. This town belongs to us and our lord. I don't understand. Grandpa mentioned something like that. The town is controlled by a cult. I thought it was just another scary story. Iris, how many scary stories has your grandpa told you, okay? I think it's time to face the facts, and perhaps your grandpa was Vampire Slayer, you know? Vampire Slayer, Werewolf Hunter. Well, I am certainly not solving this. Oh, okay. Actually, this is somewhat easy, huh? Something's open somewhere. And there's no chance I'm going to wade through all of that again a second time. A hand? Our leader predicted that his wife Dana would give birth to the perfect vessel for her lord. After the vessel was born, our leader took his own life and left Dana in charge. Dana was nothing like our leader. He followed her orders until we realized that there was no progress and she was a failure. We took care of her and she was buried in this mausoleum. We relocated the vessel with one of our sisters, who would play the role of an aunt to the vessel. Then one day, the vessel left for the city, but he'll come back. We're going to lure him with a letter. He just won't be able to ignore it. We have witnessed the signs. The right time has come. Dana. Yes, yes. Does that mean that my father was the cult of elite? Does that mean that my father was the leader of a cult? And that wasn't your aunt. She was just a cult member then. My whole life was built upon a lie. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. No, I can't allow that. This has to be a mistake. They probably want to manipulate me with these lies. But I refuse to believe them. Screw that cult. I'm getting out of here. I guess that's his coping mechanism. Ew, a severed hand? There's something suspicious about one of the fingers. You cut one of the fingers from the hand. A human finger. Finger licking good. That wasn't even that scary. It was just a picture of a guy. Looks like something... So let me guess. This is going to be the hand of the husband, and this is the wife... The wife's grave, huh? Somewhere something has opened. That sound came from the main hallway. Maybe the gate that was blocking the way. You unlock the door with a jade key. David? Why are you leaving? Are you really going to leave your mother behind? Leave me alone. I just came here to make sure you were dead. I don't know how you came back, but you're staying here. I'm not going to let you out. She looks angry. You're special, honey. Very special. There's a monster inside you. A very bad one. All those pins and needles were supposed to awake him. But things didn't work as intended. Nothing of that makes sense. I'm not a monster. You are the monster. Maybe if I remove your tongue, he'll wake up this time. There's no reasoning with her. Let's just run. You're right. Let's get out of here. What, are you gonna jump again? You're gonna have mad hops like the last time? No, it's just going to be me having to open levers, eh? Nope! Okay, well, now that I know how to do this, I am much more prepared. Just gotta make sure I stop at the right time. Also, Iris, you don't look so good. Did you always look like that? Wait, I've got an idea. David, where are you? Ah, there you are. die, you freak of nature. I waited so long for this moment. Aren't you going to say something, Mom? I think she's dead. Ghouls can still be killed with violence. Too bad. I really wanted to hear more screams from her. There's no point in staying here. Let's just leave this place. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I'm playing as Iris now. Can we leave now? It's a shame. I really wanted to lure you to my apartment. What? But I know you don't trust me. You'll probably run away as soon as we get out of here. And I'll never see you again. Why, I can't allow that. That's why I have to do it here. Right now. What do you mean? You see, I'm not a good person after all. Put down the knife. I'm afraid I can't do that. There's a monster inside me, and he's hungry. I've got a lot of pathetic girls like you over the years. People with low self-esteem are so easy to manipulate. You're a murderer? Can't believe I almost trusted you. I really want to see your soul, Iris. And I really want to keep your eyeballs as a souvenir. So please, stand still. This is going to hurt a lot. Stand back. Iris and David struggle. Unfortunately for David... Ugh. What have you done? You tried to kill me. This is your fault. No, it doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain anymore. Who cares? You're just a man. Flesh and bones. You won't survive this. I'm glad you confessed everything. Now I won't feel bad for you. Your trauma doesn't justify the harm you did. You probably considered me a weak and fragile girl. But I'm not. Just like your mother made you stronger, you made me stronger. Come on, Whiskers. It's time to go back home. Should I go tell the police station and tell them what happened? Would they even believe me? If there's a cult behind all of this, then my life would be at risk. Maybe I should keep quiet and try to forget about this. The bodies of David and his mother were never found. Ending 3. Uncertainty. So now I'm going through the endings. So this one, we have to be nice to Iris throughout the entirety of the game, so... maybe I should ask her about her life. By the way, what about you? About me? You live nearby. Do you work, study, or something? I just want to know who I'm trapped with. Maybe I should tell him. You told me about yourself, so I guess it's only fair. My parents died shortly after I was born, so I was sent to live with my grandfather. He was a very sweet man, and he always took care of me. He taught me everything I know. I didn't go to school or anything like that. He passed away recently, shortly after my 21st birthday. So she's 21. She's so young and alone. Poor girl. I see. I'm sorry about your loss. Thank you. He was a baker, and I decided to follow his steps. Now I work in a bakery shop. But I wish I was a model. My house isn't far away from here, so that's why I thought my cat could be here. A baker, huh? I guess that explains the faint aroma of flour. I guess we both had rough starts, but luckily we managed to find happiness. And don't worry, I'm sure your cat is fine. I bet he's just taking a stroll and he already misses you. Hopefully my mother didn't kill it. We'll find a way out of here and you'll see your cat again. I guess you weren't a bad guy after all. Oh, you don't know what you're getting involved in. Be nice. You're wrong, though. You would be a great model. Huh? You're not ugly. I think you're pretty. Is he complimenting me? Or is he actually trying to flirt with me? Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have said that. It's okay. I'm just surprised that you consider me pretty. A professional photographer considers me pretty. I can't believe that. I'm just being honest. Thank you. I actually dream of becoming a model. It might sound silly, but when I go back home after work, I like to try out dresses and I also do my makeup. Then I imagine I'm a famous fashion model who lives in the city. Maybe I shouldn't have told him. Listen, we'll get out of here and then I'll let you have a photo session for free. You and your cat. No way, really? Oh, I'd love that. I need to calm down or he'll change his mind. Yes, I'm serious, but we need to get out of here first. Yes, we'll definitely find an exit. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving. Wow. He just sounds so goddamn fake. There's nothing else to describe it. Hey, David. Yes. Do you think I could become a model? A model? What kind of model? A model for magazines. Fashion magazines, like Mira K. Yes, of course. You'd be a great model. Do you really mean it? Or are you just trying to be nice? Of course I mean it. You have some really beautiful features, especially your eyes. You think so? I always thought my eyes were ugly. The logic I get, I'm having a meltdown here, man. Are you serious? They're not ugly. You're not ugly. What made you think that? When I was a kid, my neighbor always told me I was ugly. She was a really mean girl. That really affected me, you know? Being called ugly for so long. Your neighbor was an idiot. You're not ugly. Beauty is subjective. For some, it means meeting the current beauty standards or fashion trends. I personally think that the body is nothing more but a vessel that reflects what really matters. The soul. When I take photographs, I try to capture the soul. The beauty of the soul. A lot of people seem to believe that eyes are windows to the soul. I'm not sure about that, but if it's true, then I have to say, you have such a beautiful soul. And your facial features are really beautiful. I'm serious. Did I mention your soul is very beautiful? Thank you. How should I take his compliments? I'm confused. You know what I think? What I really think? Once we get out of this place, you should go with me to the city. If there's nothing else here for you in this small town, why not follow your dreams? You can be an amazing model. Even your cat would be popular. Hey, don't bring the cat into this. Okay? That would make me so happy. It's settled then. We'll get out of here alive, and then I'll help you achieve your dreams. Yes, I want to follow my dreams. And we'll survive this. Thank you. It's nothing. It would be a shame if your potential as a model was wasted in this small town. It's not like I hate my job as a baker, it's just that I've always dreamed of living in the city. I know it's not that big of a deal, I mean, it's probably a pretty boring dream, but still. It's not a boring dream. All dreams matter. Listen, if you had burned that letter and you hadn't come here today, I probably would have been killed by your mother. You're right. Yeah, I'm glad I came here then. I know we barely know each other, but still. I feel like I know you from another life. Yeah, that probably sounds weird, but I actually feel the same. Like a deja vu. Maybe it was our fate. To meet each other? Maybe. Who knows? All I know is that you're beautiful, and you can be an amazing model, and that I want to protect you, and help you and your cat leave this place. Does he really mean it? And help you achieve your dreams, of course. Why are you so nice to me? I don't know. Anyway, let's keep moving. The exit must be near. It really is like night and day. Just the way that he's talking. Can we leave now? Yeah. Let's get out of here. We made it. See? I told you we would survive. I also managed to get rid of her. Despite everything she did, it was probably quite hard for you to kill her, right? Not at all. Now I feel relieved. Oh, I see. Listen, I'm going back to the city. Why don't you come with me? Like, right now. Forget about your job, about your house, about this town. I'll help you become a model. You can stay in my apartment. Really? Of course, I really mean it. What should I do? While it would sadden me to leave this town behind, I really want to achieve my dreams. I've always dreamed of living in the city and becoming a model. Then come with me. We'll start a new life together. I want to know you better. Sorry if that sounded awkward, but it's what I feel. You are a very special person. I want to know you better too. You're special, and you protected me. You're like an angel. Yes, I want to go with you to the city. Let's go then. You, Whiskers, and me. The city awaits. Happiness awaits. This is like so comically different than how he talked before. David, Iris, and Whiskers went to the city. Iris and Whiskers would stay in David's apartment. Iris truly hoped to achieve her dreams, and at the same time, she started to develop feelings for David. Shortly after their arrival, David showed Iris his homemade photo studio and offered to take her first professional photograph ever. The photograph that would start her new modeling career. I can't believe we're already here. Your studio looks so amazing. I'm glad you like it. So, are we going to start now? What do I have to do? How should I pose? David, is there something wrong? It's always the same. Pathetic girls with low self-esteem who dream of becoming famous. What? I do want to photograph your soul, but in order to do that, I need to reach it first. You're scaring me. And why do I feel sleepy? Remember the tea I gave you? It will make you feel sleepy and relaxed. You will remain conscious, though. And rest assured, you will feel everything. Oh, what have you done? How could you? What are you going to do to me? First, I want to put some pins in your gums, just like my mother did. I want you to experience that. Then I will cut your tongue and your fingers. I'll probably let you taste the pain for a few minutes, and then we'll continue having fun. Stop. You're crazy. How can you do something like that? Shh. The following is my favorite part. I will remove your eyeballs and keep them as a souvenir. Then I'll make many cuts in your stomach so I can remove your guts. After that, I will dismember your body and put your limbs in individual trash bags. That's the only way to photograph your soul. Please, don't do this. I trusted you. I'm afraid that won't work. You won't be the first, and you certainly won't be the last. I've been killing women for years, and yet the people in the city respect me as a top-notch photographer. They have no idea of my real hobby. Oh, and by the way, I'll take care of Whiskers, so don't worry about it. Having a pet will help me manipulate people. All right, I'll go get my instruments, and then we can begin. Iris was reported missing, but she would never be seen again, and nobody in the town missed her. Okay, well that's just insult to injury right there. David continued murdering innocents until one day he was discovered by a neighbor, who immediately called the police. Unfortunately, the police arrived too late. David had escaped, and he would never be seen again. The remains of David's victims were not found, except for a pair of eyeballs next to his pillow. Ending 4. Souls. And now it's time to get the final ending. Which, God, I am so stupid. It was right in front of our faces the whole time. And now it's time for the final ending. Maybe I should just leave. Yeah, it's best. It's for the best. Let's just go. I keep forgetting to always check. That sort of thing. Hello? Hey, you need a ride? Yes, I need to go to the city. What a coincidence. I'm going to the city too. I'll take you there. Oh, thank you so much. By the way, I think I've seen you in a fashion magazine. Me? Oh no, I'm not a model. Yes, I mistook you for someone else. But you could actually be a really good model, you know. Are you serious? Me? But I don't think I have what it takes to be a model. Listen, I'm a photographer. I work for a fashion magazine. I know of an agency that's looking for a new model. And you could be that model they're looking for. No way. Really? That would be awesome. Tell me about it. Oh, we'll be spending lots of time talking about it. Ending 1. Ignorance. So that was Mausoleosis. I'm quite confused as to whether David's actually, whether David could have actually overcome the whatever monster was sealed inside him or not. Because, I mean, near the end we're given the choice to either resist or give up. So that kind of implies that he could have resisted, and that's just that he chooses not to resist, and that's maybe his true nature, right? It seems like it's something that's put in there for the developer to trick us, the player. And actually, I was more convinced when I was being incredibly retyrous than I was trying to be nice to her. All of the nice options just have him saying, like, heaping on the praise. Oh, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you can make it. Come to my house. You should come to my apartment. Now. Leave it all behind. It's like, it's just radiating suspicious vibes, you know? It's almost impossible not to see that we're evil just with those two interactions, okay? Although, I did find out that this is the same developer of A House for Alessa and Pinocchio Goria, which, looking at those two, I guess it seems like the developer just really loves making games similar to old horror movies. Maybe not necessarily old, but, you know, it's meant to be a bit silly, a bit goofy, not meant to be taken too seriously, so, you know, it's all in good fun. It ended up being a rather enjoyable experience. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and wherever you are, I wish you a good day, evening, or night, and stay safe, everyone.